like playing the Queen's Gambit, and how do you think it is a high level? High level, play Queen's Gambit's obviously very popular. What is the best block opening as a beginner? Tough to say. I can recommend, for simplicity, King's Indian. You want to keep it simple. Karakan, I've taught to a lot of new students. Blitz vs Classical, no. Oh, of course. Blitz vs Classical, completely different games. What's up, Wuka? Oh, what's up, Rick? How you doing? How much money do I have to make Jobaba Court? I don't know, but if you should get it though, so I make more. How do you study openings? I see the correct moves about the explanation rather. Okay, so I study openings by going on ChessBase, and I basically look at the lines that all the top players have played, and then I analyze those, and then basically just play through it consistently and memorize it. How do you get the most of each puzzle? You can, when you do a puzzle, you can turn on the computer. Like, for example, I'll do a puzzle right now. We can go to learning, start, and you can analyze. You can click analysis of the puzzle and click show lines, and it'll show you, and you can answer any questions about a puzzle. A tier maker. Oh, trust me. I wanted to. I was gonna do that. Maybe I'll do that another time. Maybe tonight. But this is good for explaining. Click analysis and look at the puzzle. Okay. Next, what's my favorite opening? Jabava London. Best way to play games of beginners so they're actually progressing versus focusing on games for white. No. Focus. Okay, this is my advice. Focus on one opening for white and black. Play every single game. Practice it. And also play rapid. You should play rapid because you need to actually think, develop a thought process. So what I recommend is like when, let's say you watch me play my games, right? And you see me like working through my thought process sometimes. I don't always do it. Try and like think about a thought process. Like the big thing that I do when I teach is like I help beginners develop like a thought process that they can apply to like different positions so they can consistently think, right? On their own. What openings recommend for you under 1,000? London. Simple. King's Indian attack with a way. Keep it simple. If you ever play aggressive moves that are memorized and you look at yours just for like a reason, like really you're in a certain opening. Okay, I do tend to be a little bit more creative in the opening just because it's Blitz. But that changes in classical. Checks, captures, attack, sure, yeah. I changed the title, right? No, I did. Oh, I did. What do you mean? Oh, I did it? What? Q&A. Oh, it worked. Okay. How do you construct a plan? Practice. Looking at different positions, looking at how top players play, and they analyze and they put their pieces, piece placement. When you play an opening, Chessbait, thanks for gifting 3 months of tier 1 to Andrew. Thank you. So like when you're playing an opening, right? When you go into the opening explorer, let's say I go to live chess, or I can go to like one of my random games. What you should do is you should look at how the top players play your opening, speed through the games, look at the ideas, look at the openings. That took my game to the next level. I was very talented at the beginning, but my big improvement came when I had a change in like mindset. Basically, I was very self-motivated, and I studied. I was able to be very accountable with myself. Like the big thing was my mindset and like being accountable about what my mistakes were, and then I was also very motivated by Sam Shankland. One of Sam Shankland's lectures really like motivated me. Yo, Oku next to the Twitch Prime. Appreciate it. Many unique moves that many players haven't played. No, of course. Many to show. I think that I don't know how much you know about chess, but there's this like misconception that the entire game's memorized and stuff. Oh, Andrew, thanks for the tier 1. Yo, I've trained 6 months. Thank you. So like in the opening, people can get creative, but when people get creative, like in their in the opening, it's mainly computer preparation. even though it's not been played before, the top players get really creative, like with using the computer. Best way to advance with 600 MR, practice, do tactics. I actually, one of the students that I was teaching for PogChamps, kind of unofficially, I told him or her that they should go into the learning tab, pick 500. I still have it locked. I told them to do 200 of these every single day. 500, 700 if you're new. And then you pick 3 categories. You pick remove the defender, trap piece, and discover an attack. I told them to pick these 3 categories and do 200 per day. So again, no roommates. Yeah, no, what? Yeah. So that's what I recommend if you're new, because again, for example, the advice for this is discovered attack, remove the defender, and trap piece are very common things that are going to come in clutch in a lot of games. Use chess books. I read My Greatest Predecessors by Kasparov, which was big for me, but I never got into chess books too much. I did read a Mikhail Tal book during 4th grade, which was cool for me. To get over and stay over 2100 puzzle load, recommend similar approach. You recommend? Well, again, don't worry about getting hard stuck at a puzzle load, dude. I got hard stuck at 5300. You know, sometimes things are just that tough. But again, you can do the learning mode if you're worried about your rating. You know, again, the key is actually solving it. Yeah, Kasparov, exactly. Very good book. Can you always play the same opening? Well, with white, you can play the same opening every single game. Yeah, the books are intense, yeah. Chess.com Premium Worth. If you have the money to spare, I recommend it. Again, if you are getting it, you could use my link if you'd like to support me. But up to you. You should, at least if you're going to get a membership and you watch chess streams, use someone's link. It's like a supported creator code. So if you don't want to use mine, use Hikaru's, use Botez's, use Gotham Chess's, use Danya's, whoever's, you know? But anyways, what tall book did you read? I don't remember the exact thing. I remember it was like purple. You can learn for free. Yeah, of course you can. But the video collection is great. The video collection is really great on chess.com. I think it's very worth. Like you guys can, I can show you guys like how detailed these videos are. Like, there's an entire this is like it's insane. You know, I think it's teaching a student to use London. No, I think London, again, I don't want to use my openings, but you know, I like the London, Baba London specifically for Blitz, but the London's good for simplicity. Any other questions? Scanner for beginners? No. Define beginner though. Best tactic for free users. I'm not so sure about the free user tactics because I've always had like free diamond and stuff, so I haven't experienced that, so I can't really speak on that based off my experience. You beat Stockfish level 4, dude. Play the anti-Stockfish opening. What's up, ASAP? This is the anti-Stockfish. How do I do an analysis board on this thing? Chess tempo, yeah, chess tempo is good. It's good. Chess.com also has good tactics. I like the feature I like on chess.com. Again, you can call me biased, but I really like this learning feature. This learning feature is how I schemized Puzzle Rush. I'm adding your affiliate to other links. Oh, perfect. That's smart. I should have done that. Yeah. What else? Yeah, that's it basically. But if there are like certain anti-Stockfish openings, but to reach GM level using free content and a lot of time, no. Getting GM requires sadly a lot of money because first you need to get IM. First you need to get you need to play tournaments, you know. Like not everyone can be a mannered monkey, you know, play a bunch of online Blitz chess and improve. But unfortunately, chess is expensive, sadly. Hovering the same rating, not knowing what they should do. Well, what's your rating? Plateauing is a tough thing. Everyone plateaus. Were you giving reps? Yes, of course. Yeah, you know, not everyone is not every with the for all the that is true. No, that sounds good. But the thing is with Eric is that like Eric is just like me and him are both share our addiction for online blitz chess. And if you no life it like both of us have, you can get pretty good without doing anything else. But to a certain point, like Eric had to learn like Eric I was going to say Man Monkey had to like because if I say Eric you might think Eric Hansen had to like learn traditional chess stuff, which helped him. But Eric Mannered Monkey is an example of no lifing online blitz chess and improving, which is respect for. Yeah, you need to get out there, exactly. You need to like go outside and stuff. Like me and Mannered Monkey don't like doing that, you know. Just rather stay inside and because I've met Mannered Monkey twice, but both the times, one of the times I was pissed out of my mind, and I was so mad. And I left the tournament early. The two times Man and Monkey went outside, we met. But the funny thing is that the one time I just like left because I was pissed, not at him. The other time, we talked a decent amount, but tournaments are weird. So 1800, 800 obesity tags. My openings are quite good analysis. Again, my general advice is if just keep on playing chess. But again, a big like say like for example, I get students who come to me like, this is like I'll walk you through a conversation with a new student. Like they're like, hey, like hi, nice to meet you. Could you give me a background? Just like yeah, you know, I watched Hikaru's stream and I found your stream because I saw you guys playing each other. And, you know, I'm like I'm still working full time, but now with quarantine, I'm new to chess and you know, I wanted to get some lessons. like every single person, the exact same introduction. It doesn't even change. And then I'm like, oh great. And then I look at their games and I see like every single game was like a 5-minute game. And they're not like they're not developing a thought process because they're not like spending their time to think. So make sure you're spending low time coding. Oh, fix channel points. What do you have to fix about channel points? I can take away milk vision, but hair I'm gonna keep. Climb at 1300 for the Scotch, but I'm getting bored of it. Well, you could play the Danish. You can play the Danish if you want, which is like the fun version of the Scotch, you know. 2,200 reveal it. Number 1 openings, number 2 calculation. Like Shark, remember what we did in the group classes? I can send you Shark, I'll send you some more of that stuff to do on your own. I will the thing is, Shark, is that like you need to do that. So for example, what I'm talking about is I used to hold these group classes for like talented youngsters and stuff. Shark is actually a very talented youngster. He's like 2050, very young, talented and stuff. He did these classes and basically I would walk through these calculation exercises. And that's a big thing. Is there any opening for white that you can well, you can just go e4. Okay, for example, I prepared Ludwig last minute. What is it? For example, Ludwig called me 15 minutes before one of his games. He was like, yo. And I taught him this. This is very simple. Box played this. Or you can go for the English as well. You can do this. Like every single game. You just do this. If Man or Monkey is still here, then he plays like the C4 stuff. The English is also the main thing that you want to do is that you need to pick one solid opening and just hammer through it and get really good at it. The streamers for highly placed hammers, no. Everyone's what's the next IRL? I don't know. ESAP. We'll meet up. Don't worry though. But well, okay. Next IRL guaranteed is like no more than a week or maybe a week and a half because I'm gonna go to Minnesota visit Andrew, aka Penguin GM1, and we'll do some IRL, some stuff there. Maybe not IRL, but we'll get a lot of creative, entertaining content on that end. So yeah, and then there's a lot of, maybe we'll go visit you have to go see. I think John Bartholomew isn't that far, but there's also another one of my friends is one of his like 5-10 minutes away. Study openings. Where do you study them? Okay, well, chess.com, right? You're gonna go to this openings feature. You see this? I don't know if you have to pay for this, but again, if you might want to pay for it, $100 for a year, $99 prepaid. But anyways, enough self-plugging. But like, you can see like these openings, right? So let's say you're like, okay, I want to play a new thing, right? Oh, so if you use my link, you get like a thing in the Discord or whatever. But okay, so you want to like learn an opening, right? Let's look at these things, right? You see all these openings. You're like, okay, I want to learn the London. I'm going to play this, right? And again, this is like your cross-reference database, okay? You're like, okay, like, what do I do? Let's say out of 6, you're like, okay, well, what do I want to play? I see Bishop F4 is London, right? And then maybe you're like, oh no, my opponent here played C5, and I had no idea what to do. You're going to boot up your opening thing, and you're like, oh, interesting. After the C5 move, the most played move is E3. So this is the most played move. If there's 600 people playing it, it's definitely pretty good. And then if you want to reinforce or answer any of your questions, let's say you're a new player and you have a random question like, oh, what if they played B6? Rarely played. You can go back to the analysis and click show lines. So not only can you use the engine to help you, you can use the opening reference database to help you as well. Okay? Is Board Egg one of the strongest items? Sure, yeah, for sure. Online, yeah. Blitz, he's a beast. I always have very close matches with him. He's a beast. Over the board, he's very good. So, that's how you study openings around. Should I get Tori at Queen's Gambit? No. I think that people make the mistake is they try to learn too many openings because they're like curious and stuff. Focus on one opening and hammer through it.